Hi there. Just like to talk with you today about 5 things that I think are the biggest money wasters. So thanks for coming back to my channel. So the 5 things I have are listed right here. Gambling, smoking, alcohol, recreational drugs, and convenience drinks like soda and things like that. But these 5 things are what I believe are the biggest money wasters ever. Gambling, okay? The odds against you winning and gambling are, if just go look up the statistics of how much money these places make, and you will see the house always wins all the time. It doesn't matter if you win $200 today, you're gonna go back. Well, I'm not saying that, I don't know your habits, but like some people say, oh, I win and I leave. I leave for the day, and I don't, if when I win my money, I leave the casino. But the thing is they go back another day. And I I think that the dopamine effect that you get from when you win is very strong. It's almost like a high, when you win the lottery, whoever wins the lottery. But I don't gamble. So smoking cigarettes, it's not good for your health. It's expensive, and it causes emphysema, COPD, numerous diseases that then need to be treated at the hospital. So, and down the road, you might find yourself in the hospital. When I quit smoking like 20 something years ago, I would cough right after I quit, like the first 2-3 weeks. I'd cough, and I was coughing up stuff, and my body was telling me, hey, thanks for quitting. I'm going to expel all the things that have been in your body. And I felt like dirt. But, I got out of that 2-3 week period, and I was starting to feel pretty good. I could walk up steps again and do things. I didn't get winded. I just don't think, I think smoking is an addiction, and there's no purpose to it. So whatever, that's what I think of it. So number 3 is, I'm sure, popular with everyone, alcohol. I drink very rarely, and soon I'm probably not going to be drinking at all, because it's just not, it's not healthy. I don't feel good when I do it. I don't feel good when I wake up. I don't get much done the next day. Even if I have like 3 beers, the next day I get up, because I hardly ever drink. So that's telling me that my body isn't liking that. If I get up the next day and I go, oh, I have a hangover or whatever, my body's telling me, I didn't like what you did to me. So, and it costs money, and my opinion, it's a poison. I think a lot of the world's trying to self-medicate, and I think it's just something that we escape to because we want to get out of our own reality. So, but also I did read numerous studies that wine, even red wine, was linked to osteoporosis, arthritis, and brittle bones. So that negates any wellness. It's good for you. That just negates all that thinking that I've heard on the other side, like, what was red wine good for blood pressure or something? I forget, but I don't know. I just don't think that it's healthy, any of it, So I'm not judging anybody for what they do. I still drink every once in a blue moon, but like I said, I think it's something in 2026 I'm going to delete, because I just don't need it. Drinking has gotten me into a lot of trouble in my life. I've said things that I didn't really want to say. Because if you take the situation, and you're drinking and you're not drinking, you're going to say different things, react differently. if you're drinking than if you're not drinking. So I tend to be pretty wound up when I'm drinking, and I've said a lot of dumb stuff, you know. So I don't want to. I want to be in control all the time, you know, in a controlled, less anxiety situation. So that's my thoughts on that. Number 4 is recreational drugs, smoking pot. I do believe in the state where I live, it's illegal to drive if you're smoking pot, but I mean, I don't really do it, so it's not something I don't like the way it makes me feel. And I kind of was like that when I was younger. I didn't really smoke a lot of pot because it didn't make me feel good. It was like a weird, like I was like out there feeling. I don't want to feel like that, you know? So, like I said, I'm not judging other people. I know in Jersey it's legal to buy it, and they have all kinds of shops over there, like this place called Mary Jane's. I'm like, what is it? Oh, it's a pot shop. Okay. But you know, I'm not judging anybody what they do. I'm just telling you my 5 things that I think are the big waste of money, you know. And number 5 is convenience drinks. So take water with you. If you're running errands or something, take water with you. I had stopped at Wawa the other day, and I think I made a video on it. And they were having a special on 2 16-ounce bottles of Coca-Cola products. And I believe they were 16 ounces in a plastic bottle for $4.25. And I don't really shop retail, so I was like, $4.20 for 2 drinks. I mean, maybe that's normal price, but like for a convenience store, but I'm not paying that. I don't drink soda, number 1, but you know, just wait till you get home. Wait that extra 15, 20 minutes till you get home. Take water with you in a reusable cup, you know, a stainless steel cup. You know, try to, because then you won't even be spending that. Plus, soda isn't good for you. It's got sugar in it. And if you don't brush your teeth, you get that sugar off your teeth. It gets in between all your teeth and causes cavities. It's not a healthy drink. So, but so there's, and that includes like coffee out, all these. If I see the WAWA commercial one more time, I do like their ads, but they are making a boatload of money off of this kind of stuff. So, you know, drinks and things like that. But I was in there the other day doing something, and I couldn't believe the traffic in the stores. You know, I must be the only one that doesn't like go in there on a regular basis, but so anyway, so these are my top 5 things that I think are big money wasters. So I'll share some other things down the road, but these, I'm not judging anybody. These are just my opinions on things. If you want to save money, try to cut one of these out. Cut 1 or 2 of them out. If you don't do any of these, cool, you know, but you know, just trying to help people get to the next level with their finances. I hope you have a great day. Come back and visit my channel, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.